Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some absolutely wild news to talk about today. You might want to sit down for this one, especially if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. In an absolutely shocking turn of events, the Cowboys have just made a huge decision. It's official. Deion Sanders, yes, primetime himself, is the NWA coach of the Dallas Cowboys. The man who redefined swagger on the football field, the guy who dominated both the NFL and MLB, and who brought a fresh, high-energy coaching style to Jackson State University, is now going to lead one of the most storied franchises in football. This move is something that nobody saw coming, and we are here to break down exactly what it means for the future of the Dallas Cowboys and what fans can expect from this game-changing hire. Now, let's rewind for a moment and take a look back at who Deion Sanders is. For those who may not know, Deion "Primetime" Sanders isn't just a football player. He's a living legend in every sense of the word. This guy played for multiple NFL teams, including the Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, and Baltimore Ravens, and let's not forget, he also played baseball. How many other athletes can say they're a two-sport professional? Deion was known for his incredible athleticism, unmatched speed, and that signature swagger. When he stepped on the field, you knew something special was about to happen. He was a lockdown cornerback, an 8-time Pro Bowler, and a 2-time Super Bowl champion. But Deion wasn't just a great player. He was a cultural icon. His brash style, his look-at-me attitude, and his confidence made him a household name. But Deion's journey didn't end with his playing days. After retiring from football, he didn't just fade into the background like so many other athletes. Instead, he became a coach, an entrepreneur, a media personality, and an inspiration for young athletes. His time at Jackson State University was a game changer, where he brought national attention to a historically black college program, flipped the script on recruiting, and turned the team into a powerhouse. Deion's influence was so strong that top-tier recruits started choosing Jackson State over traditional Power 5 schools just to play for him. His ability to attract talent, build culture, and develop players made him an obvious choice for the next step in his career, coaching at the NFL level. So why did the Dallas Cowboys, a team with such a rich history, make the decision to hire Deion Sanders now? There's a lot to unpack here. The Cowboys have long been in a cycle of mediocrity. They've had some success, sure, but they've also been stuck in a rut, unable to break through the glass ceiling of the playoffs. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, is a risk-taker, and with the team's talent level in place, it feels like they're ready to make a move. By hiring Deion, Jerry Jones is signaling that he wants to shake things up and bring in a coach who can inject energy, passion, and success into the franchise. Now let's talk about what Deion Sanders brings to the table as the head coach. First of all, this is a coach who has an unmatched ability to connect with players. If there's one thing Deion is known for, it's his ability to motivate and inspire. The Cowboys have a roster full of talent, from their defense led by Micah Parsons to their offense with Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard. Under Mike McCarthy, there were glimpses of greatness, but it never quite clicked when it mattered most. Deion Sanders brings a completely different vibe, one that will get these players to believe in themselves and their abilities. He's going to push them to reach new heights, especially when it comes to things like discipline, swagger, and playing for the team. Players will want to buy into Deion's vision because he's not just another coach, he's a living legend, and his experience and attitude will likely rub off on everyone in the locker room. This is a guy who has been in the trenches at the highest level, and when he talks about what it takes to win, players are going to listen. But it's not just about the players. Deion Sanders brings a level of excitement that the Cowboys desperately need. If you've watched Deion during his time at Jackson State, you know how electrifying his presence can be. He brings energy and a level of charisma that could revitalize the entire franchise. The Cowboys fan base, one of the most passionate and loyal in all of sports, has been starving for success. They've had the talent, but they haven't had the right coach to bring it all together. Deion Sanders could be the spark that sets the entire franchise on fire and propels them into championship contention. His brand of football is fast, aggressive, and confident, all qualities that fit perfectly with the Cowboys' identity. With his coaching style, you can bet the Cowboys' defense will take a huge step forward, and the offense might be the most dynamic it's been in years. But with any big change like this, there are challenges that come with it. Deion Sanders is walking into a high-pressure situation. Coaching in the NFL is not the same as coaching at the college level, and Deion is going to have to prove that his success at Jackson State translates to the big leagues. The Cowboys' expectations are always sky high, and there's no grace period in Dallas. If Deion doesn't get immediate results, there will be plenty of critics. And let's not forget that Jerry Jones is a very hands-on owner, so there might be some tension between Deion's bold leadership style and Jerry's influence over the team. But if there's anyone who can handle the heat, it's Deion Sanders. The man has dealt with doubters his whole career, and every time he's come out on top. Whether he's shutting down top receivers or building a championship-winning team, Deion has always found a way to prove people wrong. Looking ahead, the Cowboys are going to be a team to watch. Deion Sanders is going to make a big splash this offseason. Expect him to bring in some of his own coaching staff, people who understand his vision and his style of play. But beyond that, expect the Cowboys to get a major boost in the draft too. Deion has a proven track record of identifying talent and getting the best out of it. You can bet he'll be heavily involved in evaluating and selecting the right players to fit his system. The NFL is a constantly evolving league. And under Deion Sanders, the Cowboys are going to be a team that's known for making bold moves, bringing in top talent, and playing with a chip on their shoulder. So, what does all this mean for the Dallas Cowboys? This is the dawn of a new era, and things are about to get exciting. Deion Sanders is going to bring his magic to the Cowboys, and you can expect the team to be a contender in the NFC once again. With his leadership, the Cowboys have a legitimate shot at winning the Super Bowl. But as we know, it's never that simple. The road to the championship is tough, and Deion's first season is going to be full of challenges. However, if there's one thing we know about primetime, it's that he loves a challenge. And when it's all said and done, he could be the coach to bring the Dallas Cowboys their next Super Bowl victory. So, Cowboys fans, buckle up. This is going to be one wild ride. Let me know what you think about Deion Sanders as the new head coach in the comments below. Do you think he can lead the Cowboys back to greatness, or will the pressure be too much? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date on all the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Until next time, stay hyped, stay passionate, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Cowboys fan.